Why haven't they thought of that before? Instead of just making a good shooting game, they could just make a mission where you don't have to shoot anybody. It's fucking genius. Oh, this is epic.
Makes for a 4-hour story of limited.
4 hours? 10 out of 10, the best game ever. The Modern Warfare 3 single player just dropped today, I believe. At least this IGN video review did. And I can only assume it goes great. It's gonna be great, right? I'm sure they only say positive
Modern
things
Warfare
about it.
3 has perhaps the worst Call of Duty campaign I've played. It's shallow, dull, and plays less like the greatest hits and more like underbaked cover versions of missions past.
It's actually talking shit straight off rip.
Former glories rather than focusing on making new moments worth remembering. Wrapped up in a borderline incoherent story with nothing to say. The only part we haven't seen in a campaign before falls flat, bizarrely cobbling together pieces of the Warzone mode into actively bad.
Bro, we love Warzone. Shout out Warzone.
What made Call of Duty so great.
Look at this. This is the story.
Instead, delivering a dull string of missions that amount to a thoroughly disappointing handful of hours.
Oh, come on. Come on, IGN, dude. We love Call of Duty. It's like a staple. Look at the graphics. Look at this cutscene. Pretty badass, eh?
New addition this time around is the introduction of open combat missions, which make up half of the story's chapters.
Sure, because it's really good, right?
Aim to let you tackle tasks in any order and by whatever method suits your.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, the gameplay doesn't look bad.
Symptomatic of Modern Warfare 3's flawed approach.
But you're just playing fucking Warzone.
Veil of openness and choice over Call of Duty's once trademark blockbuster storytelling.
Yeah, you kind of lose the set pieces as much.
But instead, are just spaces you're dropped into and basically your own fun. This sandbox approach doesn't fit what I'm looking for.
It's like an Ubisoft game, bro.
Single player story at all.
Oh, look at that! We can hit the care package. We can hit the care package. Oh, game of the year. Game of the year. Game of the year for sure. They turned Warzone into a campaign. Holy shit! This is amazing. Look at that.
More than ever, this year's campaign bears an uncomfortable resemblance to its multiplayer companion, as Warzone and DMZ's open world.
Wait. That's a sick loot crate. That the orange ones have the legendaries in it, right? It's gonna. Let's go.
To its detriment.
Oh, look at that! The silenced Victus XMR. Holy shit, dude! You're gonna frag kids now. This is what I look for in my story.
Into the battle royale solo and run around opening boxes and fighting enemies that are actually interesting.
Or you could do it single player, where it's way more fun. By yourself. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't fucking do it.
Too, with communication to team members limited to
wait, look at this.
As a result, there's
you're fragging.
Camaraderie, as that original Call of Duty pillar of squad mentality and fighting with your AI teammates is brought crashing down.
Hey, look, this looks epic. You can see them through the walls. They have a wall hack grenade.
Producing a small, audible sigh each time the words "open combat."
Warzone, Warzone, Warzone. Wait, this actually does look cool. Like, no meme for a second.
More traditional Call of Duty style
game of the year? Is it game of the year, boys?
Fun, but they neither have great highs nor lows. The best is a journey across a frozen tundra involving a snowstorm decorated shootout at a shipyard.
It's just like the old missions.
This mission delivers very faint echoes of the Call of Duty classic all gillied up.
Yeah!
For 2-for-1 headshots.
Wait, this is epic.
2-for-1. But, as many imitators have found out since, sniping and a whole lot of laying down in the grass does not necessarily a great mission make.
You don't understand Call of Duty if you don't think laying down and sniping is fun. You need to go play some other fucking game. Like, bro, go play Roblox. Go play Roblox. This is for real men.
That iconic mission provided.
This is what I want in my Call of Duty gameplay.
The campaign's opener takes place in a dark, rainy gulag, transplanted directly from Warzone.
Oh, you start in the gulag? No shot, dude. I don't go to the gulag. I only ever catch victory royales. I don't even go to the gulag. This is bullshit. I'm already out of this. What the fuck is that? Oh, I thought those were enemies. I thought those dudes parachuting down were enemies. Holy shit.
Same level of excitement due to enemy encounters being incredibly simplistic in nature.
Once again, look at this.
This proves how much this campaign is caught between trying to look to the past for familiar thrills and failing when looking forward and creating new mission types. A prime example of this struggle is another stealth infiltration mission, which encourages you to holster your gun completely in a rather dull exercise that mostly consists
Wait, that
of
sounds
strolling
super
around
fun. Why haven't they thought of that before? Instead of just making a good shooting game, they could just make a mission where you don't have to shoot anybody. It's fucking genius.
Another Verdansk landmark.
You've done it again. They've done it again.
Suffering insta-failed death screens if you
this is epic.
within 6 feet of someone. It's yet a
It's like when you bump into the GTA police, you immediately get like 3 stars and they all turn. What a fun mission.
Like
they turned it into a whole mission. That's epic.
Are a rarity, and pieces of Verdansk are recycled to
Verdansk. Best Warzone map there ever was.
Diminishing effect. In total, it makes for a fairly forgettable set of missions this time around, even when
you clearly didn't play Warzone.
You with its story.
Wait, that's the dude. That's the guy.
Through gameplay. Instead, you carve your way through enemies before underwritten cutscenes move the plot along. This
Wait. Underwritten cutscenes? Did you just... You guys must not be watching the same thing I saw. Look at his scarf thing. Look at it. Look at how they blow in the wind. The lore, the plot is crazy.
Throughout and doesn't allow for moments like the Eiffel Tower falling around you in 2011's Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
3,
that was pretty cool.
Shock and Aw's explosive ending from the original Modern Warfare.
Yeah, there are some pretty iconic Call of Duty scenes. I'm not gonna lie.
The scenes of limited impact for cinematics. They're undeniably beautifully rendered, complete with lifelike characters.
Exactly, it's like you're watching a movie.
More of a story you end up watching unfold.
It's like you're playing a movie.
Active participant in. It's another example of what the original No Russian in Modern Warfare 2 did so well, putting you at the center of its atrocities, but instead you're often kept at arm's length here, resulting in an emotionally distant experience. That being said, a similar trick is played here, with this version's take on No Russian placing you once again amid a horrific terrorist incident.
Oh wait, that's so pog. They're gonna do 9/11 or something in this, huh? Let's see it. Hey, I can make the joke. I was born literally a day after. I can make a joke. It's okay. It's okay.
Of course, context is important.
What, are we gonna blow up the plane?
House from 2019's Modern Warfare, isolated from the rest of that campaign, I found it jarring. But within the context of that story as a whole, it's clear to see it's one of the most effective missions in the series.
Yeah.
The same could be said for the original No Russian.
Look, bro, there's just something about terrorism that Call of Duty fans love. What can we say? We're all little fucking arsonists and serial killers, bro. What do you... I mean, well, and that's why they tried to get the game banned back in the day. Said it was terrible, it was ruining kids' brains. Now it's all we want.
As a catalyst for a great story, this year's take on it ultimately ends up being fairly inconsequential.
Oh man!
It just feels
blow
like
up the plane.
For the sake of it. Its only achievement is to let you know that.
Oh, do you guys remember in Modern Warfare 3 when the plane splits? Oh, that's a dope mission. That's a dope mission.
Nail hadn't been hit on the head enough times already. It attempts to say nothing further than terrorism is bad, as innocent lives.
Cap, terrorism is fun. Fun to play.
Conflict. It's a shame that the campaign doesn't look to explore these themes further.
Dang, wait, why do you... Does it look like you have 3 arms here? I mean, I'm sure it's somebody over you, but like... It looks like you have 3 arms, like you're down here and then there's... I don't know.
Warfare 3 opts to engineer
what do we do it? What is the takedown?
Comment on the morally complex topics it eagerly takes advantage of for entertainment value.
Our missiles were meant to be a deterrent. Peace through strength.
Oh, this is epic.
It makes for a 4-hour story of limited.
4 hours? Oh, God. God fucking damn it. 4 hours? I wanted more Warzone.
Obvious twists and nostalgia plays. It promises excitement, but is frustratingly vacuous at its
That's
core.
so lame.
You spend so little time on missions accompanied by your squad mates that any emotional connections forged between yourself and
yeah, well, I don't want squad mates. They're just gonna take all my loot. This is a W campaign, huh?
Especially when it attempts to generate any sense of peril. And before you know it, Modern Warfare 3 just ends. Without any true resolution or definitive closure to the looming threat.
How about there's a sick end cutscene?
It's a quite sudden finale to a woefully underwritten
I bet
story,
it's a great fucking finale.
Cutscene,
Huge set pieces.
And even though it's completely expected of a Call of Duty game, I have to say that the gunplay along the way is thankfully great.
Yeah, there we go. S tier gunplay to go with Warzone and a terrible 4-hour shitty campaign. What do we rate it? What do we rate it right now? Before he says another word, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, the best game ever. 10 out of 10.
Sounding superb.
It's gotta be. This dude sounds like he's having a blast.
Reach their destination is fantastic. Those destinations, though, are likely the endless waves of cannon fodder being thrown your way. Enemy AI, seemingly betrayed by
survival mode,
linear to more sandbox-style areas, often appears dumb as bricks. As they run out of cover with abandon and into the deadly arms of gunfire like it's a long-lost friend.
Talk bad about my programming. All right.
It's very kind for them to great absolutely still while you line up sniper shot after sniper shot.
He's literally standing on top of his dead homie. Dude just dies in front of him. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's where I'm gonna go get cover then."
Heads first around them, but doing absolutely nothing to avoid the same fate themselves.
Maybe you're just playing on fucking rookie difficulty, bro. Did you ever think of that? Try playing on a real mains difficulty.
Real lack of variety to these.
This guy's just a noob.
Too. Considering the one experiment Modern Warfare 3 conducts, the open combat missions, is something of a bust. The lack of thinking.
What do you mean? It's Warzone.
Elsewhere,
it's not a bust.
Disappointment, as we're left for a story that does the bare minimum to keep your attention.
Okay. All right. The 10. Maybe it's not a 10 out of 10. Maybe we cut the bullshit and give it like a. Maybe a 5?
Modern Warfare 3's campaign
thoughts?
The biggest impossible for a globe-trotting.
It doesn't seem like he cares much for it.
What had the promise to be an intriguingly spun web of mystery instead ends up being a dusty cobweb you'd find at the back of your shed, clinging on.
Yeah, see, when you describe the game story as a dusty cobweb that you would find in the back of your shed, I just don't feel like we're going in the right direction here. Maybe there's something off between him and I, but.
To 15-year-old garden
that didn't sound like a compliment.
It's a pale imitation of the past, but I couldn't help but feel I was playing a shinier, less subtle version of something I've played too many times before. If this is the quality we've come to expect from Call of Duty campaigns, maybe it's for the best if a year or two is taken to reset.
He was monologuing, and I just knew it was getting worse. Oh my god, 4. Oh no. Oh, you've really fucked up, because IGN has supported this shitty ass franchise for how many years? When is the last time they made like a really bad review of a game? They're like iconic for giving good scores for shitty games. You can't even get a 5? Ooh. Big yikes from me. Let's read some comments. Seems like they're actually calling out problems with no hesitation. Yeah. Finally getting the rating is, bro, you must not like Warzone either. To be clear, I don't like Warzone. I don't give a fuck about Warzone. Yeah. IGN giving it a 4 out of 10. You know it's bad. Ooh. Yeah, Treyarch games are kind of dope, so maybe next year will be like super S tier. All right. That's all for the Modern Warfare 3, for sure. That was a good video though. Definitely go check it down in the description for sure. That's the video, boys. We'll be seeing them.